Yeah. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Cheers, isn't it? Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
Ladies drinking pink gin.
We're trying to get a look like a TV studio, a bit.
For this morning, weren't
We
we?
were going for that look, yeah.
Yeah, the kind of couch TV
Are we
type
looking
thing.
like that look, guys? Can you let us know?
Loose women,
Give us a-
except we're looser women.
We're looser
aren't we?
women.
At night with gin.
If you just came on, then I'm sitting with the lovely Keara Murphy, who is a comedian, she's a writer, she's a director. What else can you do?
You have to have so many strings to your bow
Yeah.
these days, particularly living in Scotland. So if I was in London, you could do one thing and just keep doing that.
Yeah.
But up here you have to have lots of different things if you want to stay in, in Caledonia.
Yeah.
So I write, I do stand up, I do after dinners,
Done Robert
documentaries. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I've done 4 documentaries with the BBC on Robert Burns' life and love.
Oh, nice. I love that. I actually love the
It's really good.
story about Robert Burns, as you tell it.
He was a rascal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It's a lot of women, didn't he? Yeah.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
More than we will ever know.
Yeah. Robbie Burns wasn't just all about the poetry, was it?
No.
No.
It was about the sex as well.
Yes. Tell us
Okay,
more.
babies.
What are you intrigued?
Lots of babies.
It's lots of babies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You want to talk me to Robert Burns? It's June.
Watch her actually. Go on YouTube. Are you on YouTube for?
No, I mean, so I did the documentaries with BBC
Yeah.
Scotland,
Okay.
BBC Radio Scotland, and so the first one was The Secret Sex Life of Robert Burns,
Yeah.
and we examined his women. So we looked at four women and who had babies to him,
Okay.
and what happened to them when Robert Burns was finished with them.
Oh.
And he never finished with the babies, but he always finished with the women.
Oh.
It's quite dark, really.
Is it dark?
But yeah, so yeah, it wasn't easy
Yeah.
for the women, as you can imagine.
How women have became a lot stronger over the years. We were chatting about it.
Well, I think we grew up in the 70s, didn't we? You and
Yes.
I,
Yes.
we're similar ages. Back in the 70s, there was no
Yeah.
car seats, there was no, it was get out in the morning,
Yeah, and
stay
don't
out
come
all day,
Yeah.
My mum liked to do the crossword and
don't interrupt.
And I think kids nowadays, of course, we know that we hear the dangers. Didn't really understand so much back in those days.
Yeah.
The dangers that are out there. But I think it's not gone too far now. Like there's little bloody brats after them.
I know.
They are. I've got 11 nieces and nephews. I absolutely adore them. They are lovely, all
Yeah.
of them. Right. Some are lovelier than others. Quite hardy.
Yeah.
You're quite hardy, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
we weren't wrapped up in cotton wool.
yeah.
And basically now I think, well, is it true to
We're not
say,
snowflakes.
are we going to get gangs coming up and really going mad about this? But actually I think what you're saying is quite right, is that we were brought up, I don't know if it was the right way, it was probably a very hard way, but we learned from that and we are the people that we are today because we actually got off our bum and done something.
Yeah, we did. Did you help your mum and dad round the house?
Always. I had to.
Hoovering and
Yes.
polishing up the hearth and things.
Yeah.
That sounds really antiquated, but we're 50 years
Yeah,
of age.
exactly.
Have you reached the FIO yet?
Yes.
Not quite.
I'm older than you,
Right,
Keara.
okay. Well, listen, once you get to 50, you just stop.
And that's
anyway.
nice.
So we've got so much in common, and that's why you asked me to come and to do this vlog. Is it a vlog?
It's we'll call it a vlog, but I like this.
Call it a feature.
Eventually what this is going to be is a podcast. It's called a
It'll be a
podcast
film,
now,
a
dear.
full Hollywood movie.
A Hollywood movie, yeah. We're going to do a documentary
Yeah.
together, maybe.
Yes, yeah, we were
Wouldn't that be
thinking.
nice?
We were thinking about that.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
together the other night. I did my
Yeah.
show at Leith Festival.
Yeah.
Leith Festival's just finished. It's been a fantastic fortnight. So I hosted the opening ceremony, which was so
I was at that. It was really good.
fun.
So fun.
And then we had the gala day, and we were in the parade, the Blue Eyed Lassies. I have a company called Blue Eyed Lassie Productions, and it's telling female-led stories from the female perspective. It's not a women's group, by the way.
No.
It's female-led stories, which include men.
Yeah.
So we've got our Blue Eyed Laddies as well. And there's many men have worked with us down the years on our projects. Yeah. So what were we talking about?
Can I interrupt you there, because we were talking about men? I love what you said. What did you get into trouble for with ball-baggery?
Oh my goodness. I got banned from Facebook for profanity.
Really?
Why? Because my show is called Furious. So it's Keara Murphy, Furious.
Yeah.
Me Too, Time's Up, No Ball-baggery Allowed. Now so I put my posters up, a wee boosty to get more people to see it. It's an advert.
Okay.
But it's well priced.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't cost you a fortune. You can put a wee $5 on and get a wee extra few people in.
Well, that's good.
So I to share your posts then, you can you go into Facebook business or whatever, and you can put a wee $5 or a wee $10 in to get more people. So I did that, and then they came back and they said, no, your advert has not been approved because of profanity, bad language, and you can't use these words. So I had a wee thing. I've turned my phone off, but it was really funny. So I knew I was talking to a machine, and I said, which particular word? And they said, we cannot help you, but it was a word that we cannot have. Thanks. And I'm going, what, ball-baggery? And it's sounding that back to them. I knew I was talking to a machine. Then I just thought, I've been banned from business for profanity. And the word ball-baggery, we know originally, words pertaining to the male genitalia or female genitalia, those words can sound very bad. But the word ball-baggery in Scotland, it's not taken literally. It's about people who come into the pub and they don't get their round in. It's someone in a taxi and they're out the taxi, and you're like, hello, we're all chipping in here.
You know these type of people, by the way, guys. And if you just joined us, then it's totally Evelyn, and I'm talking to Keara Murphy, and we're talking about, at the moment, actually, we've got a lot of things to actually cover. At the moment, we are talking about ball-baggery. So
I was sort of explaining to the machines in Silicon Valley that this is a Scottish word, and it just means bad behaviour.
Right.
But they didn't buy that.
They weren't buying that.
No. They wouldn't let me do it. So I thought, I was really annoyed, and I thought, I'm going to have to work really harder now to get people. And it was Gay Pride, and I've got a lot of gay followings, and I've got, I have, friends, male friends, female friends from all walks of life. Yeah. And in Leith they congregate, and it's good fun. And I just thought, it's going to be harder now to get some in. So I've got a big red pen, and I wrote banned from Facebook for ball-baggery, and I put it up all over Leith. But it was great, wasn't it? Even mix of men and women in the audience.
It was called, what's the place?
Warm, wasn't it? It was a nice, warm, fun night.
Yeah, it's nice, Woodland Creatures.
It's Woodland Creatures, and they have a Fringe theatre at the back of the
bar.
bar.
And you've got the bit at the back outside. So
it's wonderful. Through the wardrobe, so it's like Narnia.
Narnia, yes.
Yeah, you walk through the wardrobe, and then there's a wee passageway, and it's beautiful. And then outside, you can go out and have a nice bit of fresh air.
Yes,
can't you? And you can bring your drink outside. Unlike the last school, you can't take a drink out. Right. Let's go and could have put it in a plastic bag and pretend it's a can of Coke.
Really? I know. I mean, years ago you could go in the festival, you could walk about with your drink in your hand along the street, but now you can't do that.
Can you not?
Not even in Edinburgh. And also, I was actually doing that one.
You ever been arrested for it?
No, but the police did tell me just to take my drink.
What time of night was it?
About.
How many did you have at that point? How many ones did you have at that?
It was maybe about, I think, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Did you get arrested at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
remember. I did a few.
I can't remember. You were absolutely
It was a
mad.
festival. That's what I mean. It was a festival. So really, I was.
Were you singing Gloria Gaynor? Gloria
No, but I
Gaynor.
would think if I was doing that later on in the
You would remember.
Yes, I would remember, of course. But do you know, I thought, do you know what should be allowed? I think it's shocking.
I'm an adult. I can handle my drink. Philosopher.
Yes, no, stop. Yeah. So basically, that's festival. I think it's all wrong. I think you should be able to do within your limits.
I've bigger issues at the Edinburgh about the Edinburgh Festival, which I'm throwing myself in there. I've not done it for 7 years.
Oh, this is your first coming back.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Come back.
Come back. Here we go.
Come back. Because it got too expensive. It got away from everyone else. When I started doing the Fringe, my first Fringe was at the Stand Comedy Club. And I was hired. We were commissioned. There was a show commissioned. Yeah. Tommy Shepherd, who's now down in Westminster. He is. He brought 7 of the best comedians, the best new comedians, over the first year. And he stood at the back and he watched everybody, the shit, the good, and the ugly. And he picked the best 7, and we did. He gave us a 5-minute slot each, which was invaluable to do a show like that. Yeah. It was brilliant. We got whatever the money that came in. It was split 7 ways. We all got that money at the end of the month. Yeah. It wasn't loads, but it was it was a few hundred quid, which was great. And he did all the posters and the flyers, and it was fantastic. Yeah. And then you come out of that going, oh, you really have stretched as a comedian. And then the following year, I did the midnight show with at the Gilded Balloon, the old Gilded Balloon before it was burnt down. So in the year 2000, it was me and another 3 male comedians, and we did a show. It was a 2-hour show then, and we there was a compare, and then we all did about 15 minutes each, 20 minutes each, which was great. Again, great. So that was Karen Corrin, and she paid us. I think she paid us at that time £25 a night, which was fantastic. Wow. And it was great. And then we would go downstairs, the back stairs after the show finished at 2 o'clock in the morning. We would all go down. It was Jason Whitehead, Jason John. He was just Jason then. He's now Jason John.
Oh really?
So we were downstairs. And Dougie did a lot of fantastic comedian hilarious from Edinburgh. Who else was it? It was Joe Heenan was hosting as well. So and me. So it was brilliant. I know we 20 minutes. I think we 20 minutes each, and then Joe was hosting. I think it was supposed to be an hour, but we made it 2 hours because there was no one else coming on after us. You can't do that these days.
But £25 to actually do a full night.
It was
not that much, is it?
Well,
really, when you think about it. Guys, when we go to see a show, you never think. I know, but we never think when we go to see a show in the festival. I mean, I always think you should support the festival, and you should, because I seen a show on Saturday and it was great.
What did you see in yours?
Your debut. You were good.
Brand new.